Late as all hell. I know. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You in the corner? Shut up. You over there beating your meat? Shut up. I know. I get it. Look, we're here now. It's all good. Let's talk about the weirdness that is of this elf chick. So, when it comes down to episode 2, we start off with this dang cat in the perfect ass position of just in between two bare, nice, sweet Caucasian is that the correct term you would use in this sort of instance with a mythical creature? Whatever. Titties, when it comes down to it, just on a good morning nap session. This man is living the absolute dream. You'll see what I mean by when we get further into this damn discussion. But anyway, woke up with that type of energy. Then the elf chick got, on some more horny ass energy because the damn cat was like, you know what? Let me praise her real quick. Let me lick her ears real quick. Show her how she means much to me, and all that type of stuff. She gets mad horny. And I'm like, oh, here we go. We already know it. She on that Inukai type beat. So when it comes down to it, her ass just like, oh yes, I want more of this, please. I'm like, oh yeah, we pretty much know where the hell this is gonna go. And even this man was like, oh hell no, this is not what I was expecting. This ain't no MILF. This is a ILF. I'm like, what the frick is that? And I was just like, oh no, it's an elf I like to fuck. But granted, to his credit though, I mean, would you pass up Arya? Would you pass that up? If she was gonna give that to you, would you pass that up? I don't think most of us would pass that up. I think we'll be pretty weak to it too. But anyway, today we end up getting to meet Vulcan, who is a cat female blacksmith who has a giant ass hammer like she's Amy Rose, and also dark tan as well. And she looks cute as shit. I ain't gonna necessarily sit here and lie. She actually looks cute as shit. I feel like we need to put some props on that. And you wanna know what the first damn thing they basically, for her to be in this damn show, what they do with her? They're like, ooh, nice cat. Can you put it on my titties? Absolutely! And so Arya dropped the damn cat on her titties, which, again, this man is getting the best seats in the gosh darn house. But essentially the whole point of them going to the blacksmith was like, yo, we need some armor for Tama. We need him to come through and fight with us and all that type of stuff, but they need armor first. And so Vulcan obviously comes through with the armor. And look at Tama, looking cute as shit, honestly. Like, you should be proud of this cat if your cat looked like this. I ain't gonna even keep it a stack. Looking mad nice. But anyway, essentially what ends up happening is that they try to, figure out the whole problem with Arya's whole sword control with the two damn big ass swords that she has. And so basically they go into a dungeon together and we get to see Vulcan in action, basically swinging that damn hammer around, beating the shit out of goblins. And those muscles is definitely not for show because she got hands. She punched a whole ass hole through a whole ass goblin. That mother ever didn't stand H. Hands like that is some fisting if I ever seen some fisting, if I'm gonna be keeping very much a stack with you. Like, I don't know if I would trust her to just fist the shit out of anybody else. Might end up being the same damn situation. But she got hands though, we can definitely see that. But anyway, the whole point of that mainly was just essentially to say, yo, Arya, when it comes to you and your weaponry, them big ass swords, they kind of slowing you down. So I got the perfect enemy for you to fight, so we can see what the hell can actually, go down. So they basically go and find this weird ass looking ass, blue, long tentacle piece of shit, alien looking ass enemy, which I want to say the name is like a roper, which if you put a G in front of it, it's Groper. So they know what the hell they very much are doing. And obviously, it leaves nothing to the damn imagination. And very much so when it comes to that, because they literally showed a whole ass screenshot that I absolutely can't show of some random elf, or maybe it is Arya, getting basically groped in all sorts of ways by this damn creature. Creature looking mad sus in the back. I don't know if I can show it, but it's a crazy ass image. But anyway, essentially Arya basically tries to learn how to, throw hands with these damn rovers and try to figure out ways of how to deal with the combat. And obviously with the heavy ass, big ass sword that she's carrying, it's not necessarily doing much. Yeah, she got the the acceleration skill, but obviously you can only do so much when you're weighing so much shit down. That's how it is. So anyway, they basically had Arya carry on some daggers that Vulcan threw at her, and the daggers work like a charm. The only problem is because this is anime, the tentacles got cut off, and something came out. I don't know what this is technically is in their world, but this shit looked like bust easily, and obviously Arya is very much covered in it, and yeah, that's pretty crazy. But nah, that's not the craziest part of this whole damn thing. The craziest part is her basically being like, "You busted all over me? Only Tama can do that." I'm like, huh? Huh? What you? What? Why? Why do you need the cat that bad? What? Why do you need the cat that bad? Which is ironic for me to say that. That's the type of person I am who has like a ton of high-ass standards when it comes to just wanting to clap Konako. But still, nonetheless, why do you need the cat that damn bad? And then she ends up defeating the roper, right? But the thing is, she ends up keep stabbing the shit out of it again, again, and again, and again. And she's just like, never, ever, 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 ever touch me like that again. Do not ever bust on me like that again. Only Tama has the privilege of doing so. I'm just like, are you serious? What? Huh? So, yeah, she on that weird type of time. But if you think this is weird, you haven't seen the rest of this damn episode now, did you? But when it comes down to it, though, they basically found a nice little bath that's within the damn dungeon, and she's basically like, "Oh yeah, we kind of mad dirty off of fighting that damn roper. Time to get clean." And damn. Can I be putting Tama's shoes now? Can I be the cat now? Cause I ain't gonna necessarily lie. If I got to see all this all day, like, you know, this is kind of peak. I ain't gonna even hold you. So basically, the girls get to talking, and essentially, it got to a part where they was like, "Oh, let's talk about the party." You know, what about you, Vulcan? Where's your party at? Basically, Vulcan just say like, "Nah, we ain't together no more. We kind of split up, mainly because everybody in my party got pregnant, and so no one could actually just go adventure anymore." And that's just kind of how it was. But essentially, it ended up coming into a version of this conversation where Vulcan jokingly brought up crossbreeding and how Tama has the ability to have that. And Arya's weird ass, yeah, she was on that type of time, and she was just like, "Oh, if that's the case, I'm down for crossbreeding with my cat." Huh? What? Why? And so essentially, she's just like, "Oh, Tama can have my first. Tama can do all this and that." I'm like, bro, what type of time? Like, bro, I don't mean to judge, because again, I feel the same sort of way towards Konako. But damn, lady. So that's just how I feel. But anyway, we get more stuff with her fighting, you know, more enemies in an orc and all that type of stuff with the new daggers and trying to figure out how to, you know, beat the monster and all that sort of stuff. Basically, she's pretty fast, but obviously her striking ability is a bit weaker, and it's not necessarily hidden on anything. But anyway, they end up going ahead trying to destroy, you know, the orc, and they actually do so, but because the orc was blinded by one of Arya's attacks, it ended up falling some rocks, and it was about to go ahead and crush Vulcan until Tama come through with the iron body. No, actually not even the iron body, but the ether scream, basically to push the rocks out the way with its voice, which ended up protecting Vulcan. And so the moment that happened, Vulcan realized it, and she's just like, "Oh, Tama protected me. Am I getting wet?" I'm like, huh? You too? Granted, it makes more sense because you're a damn cat as well. But why? Is that just gonna be the whole anime? Everybody gets horny over a cat because reasons. I feel like that's gonna be the whole damn trick. But anyway, essentially what ends up happening, they finally got their commission done, beating the hell out of, you know, the whole ass enemy when it comes down to things, and figuring out really what Arya can do with them damn daggers. And essentially got to the point where they're like, "Oh yeah, why don't we just, you know, go ahead, form an actual party with just us three, you know?" And then Vulcan honestly is just like, "Oh, I just want to make some cute ass armor for Tama." We know why. We all know why. No one's stupid here, lady. Ain't nobody's right here that is mad stupid. We know you want to get into some cat dick. Honestly, I was going to say cat cheeks, but this is quite the opposite this time. But when it comes down to it, that's essentially how that goes. And then this is where I'm talking about, oh, this man is living good. He is eating good and living good. Because look at this shit. Who wouldn't want to be between these two? I'm pissed. I'm tired and I'm pissed. Man's living a good life. Man's living good. He's living easily. And apparently he's living rent-free inside both of these girls' heads. Vulcan out here, you know, it's like, oh, I don't know if I'm in that kind of stuff. And Arya basically just like, oh, you're doing something too hard. What are you doing? We got no damn clue. But we can take a guess. We can take a whole ass guess. And that's essentially how it is. So after that, they finally show like a whole ass montage of just them spending time together as a party and just kind of blasting through things, getting some new daggers and stuff, and, you know, pretty much showing the party having a decent ass time. And at the very same time, we also saw, you know, basically how much word has gotten around about the elemental cat in that universe with Arya, and essentially how people kind of fear Arya because of the damn cat. And that's kind of how it is. And we also get to see that in action where some assholes, which, you know, basically, you know, harming the hell out of some random kid, and Arya took them to an orphanage, and she does this quite a lot because I guess there's a lot of scummy ass people in this world. And essentially when it comes down to it, she just takes them to the church and, you know, basically just give them a place to stay, which shows you, yeah, Arya's not always about trying to F a cat around here. No, she actually is somewhat of a decent person, honestly. Just a little wild, but still a bit of a decent person. And then obviously, because of course, why not, we end up getting to see a nice ass shot between both Vulcan and Arya. And I ain't gonna lie, Arya is just, she got too much body. She got too much body and it's making me want to act up. I don't even blame the damn cat for, you know, kind of tripping a little bit. I ain't gonna necessarily hold you. So yeah, and essentially what ends up happening at the very end of everything is just like, there's like a new commission. Basically, potentially some demons are hunting down someplace near a town called Leonard or whatever. And essentially people are disappearing. Adults, kids, doesn't necessarily matter. Who knows what's going on? And that seems to be where we're going to go for the next damn episode. And then once again, Tama just resting on this woman's chest. Like stop living the good life. Damn it. Please save some titty for someone else. Also, before everything else, what is this ending shot? What I am both wanting and also not wanting this. Especially top right. I'm 100% good. Put me in between the tits of Arya, but absolutely no. Why is an old man in the left? I don't get it. I don't understand.